And now to enforcement of regulations. Security agencies are to help enforce regulations imposed by state governments in the Northeast as the region steps up surveillance and public enlightenment. Larry Adiemi reports.
Are we ready? Yes, sir! Are we ready? Yes, sir!
As security agencies battle to protect Nigeria's territorial integrity against a decade-long insurgency in the country's northeast and fight a rising crime wave, another critical assignment is at hand: enforcing regulations put in place by the government to prevent the spread of the deadly coronavirus. Before deploying, every personnel is educated on how to protect himself.
The police work, we have to be in contact with people every minute. That's why if you lecture your men and officers, they will be able to know how to prevent themselves against this disease when they are coming in contact with the people.
We are the first people to be in contact, so we have to be careful, and especially this is the welfare of the Nigerian police force. As the IG has said, he wished that every police officer at the end of the day should be alive.
Across the Northeast region, residents are gradually adjusting to the new normal.
Message for all Christians in Adamawa State.
The Christian Association of Nigeria in Adamawa State is not waiting for enforcement. The chairman has announced the suspension of all Sunday services across the state.
We encourage smaller units or congregational assemblies of 50 people only. We recommend the suspension of Sunday services and masses until further notice.
With an estimated population of 27 million, the Northeast region is bracing up against a possible outbreak. But regardless of how well it prepares, the region remains the most vulnerable. Still, it must continue to shore up its defenses, because an outbreak of coronavirus in this region may claim a devastating death toll. Landry Adiemi, TVC News, Gombe.
Larry joins me live now from Gombe for more on the situation in the Northeast. What more have you learnt about the prevalent measures and how it will be enforced?
Hello, Nifemi.
Larry, can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely, I can, very clear.
What more have you learned about these measures in the Northeast and how exactly government intends to enforce them?
Yes, Nifemi. The military sent out a circular to all formations across the Northeast that the formations should be ready to enforce these rules, because now the state governments have put out regulations which includes the limiting of gatherings to not more than 50%, restriction of ceremonies and social ceremonies, or should I say suspension of social ceremonies, if I may say, and things like that. So the military high command has sent out this signal to their commands. Then the IG of police, as you are aware, has also sent out signals to the officers that they should be ready to enforce these rules and regulations put out by the state government. But beyond this, the security agencies themselves have put out measures, including distributing face masks to their officers.
Well, we'll get back to Larry Adiemi for more updates from the Northeast.